Hey, what's going on, everybody? Legend and Molly coming at you from San Francisco. We're going to take you on a walk around Pier 39, which is sort of like their big cheesy tourist corridor, and some of the stuff around Fisherman's Wharf. Take you for a walk through here. Over on the right is the Aquarium of the Bay, a smaller scale aquarium you can pay to get into. Of course, a Hard Rock Cafe. Any of these tourist trap kind of places need a Hard Rock Cafe. A pigeon almost ran right into my face. Over here on the left, you got about one of the first of 700 San Francisco themed gift shops. All right, now one of the main attractions is up top, and that is the Flyer San Francisco. It's a flying theater built by the guys at Tryotech, and I like the guys at Tryotech, but this is definitely not their strongest effort. I thought the ride system itself for the flying theater was cool.
The ride system was really cool.
But the image quality on the map on the screen was not good. It was really blurry, like well below the standards of a normal flying theater. And not only talking about like the Disney stuff, like the one at Mall of America was way, way, way better. So I've never done the Aquarium of the Bay, but as much as I like, the Tryotech guys, might want to pass on the $25 flying theater attraction. And this is built on 2 levels, so you got stuff on the first level and stuff on the second level when you come to Pier 39. Got a bar and grill over here. Ooh, whale tours. Coffee shop. Of course, this is right on the bay. You do have a Boudin sourdough cafe over here. Now there is a much larger Boudin bread area, which you can see like the bread getting made and all that, and that's a little bit down the block. You can get some chowder. It is a pretty area. Lots of different, very attractive looking shops and signage. Like this happy ice cream man over here. Oop. And it's also, pretty busy, crowded at all times. Get some cookies over there. Buy some sports stuff. I mean, that is the main reason we came to town today. The Yankees are in San Francisco playing the Giants, so we're going to do that this evening. And I think my favorite thing in all of Pier 39 might be over here. You could buy a beer out of this beer barrel kind of thing. How wonderful is that? So adorable. All right. Oop. You got mini donuts, which are always a great treat. Let's see, and you can do a lot of stuff over here too. Boat rides and things like that. San Francisco stuff. If you needed some sort of San Francisco merchandise and you can't find it here, if you need something cheesy and tourism related, I think you're probably going to be out of luck. Guess the store sells shells. Now this smells really good. Chocolate heaven with truffles. That sounds wonderful. A crystal shop. There's an Alcatraz gift shop upstairs as well as a puzzle store. Like these pop up in all sorts of tourist destinations. I think we have one in Disney Springs, don't we? All right. Belgian fries and crepes. Ah, that sounds good. Wild West store. A gift shop themed towards the cable cars. A magic shop. Those are always good time. All right, some fancy flowers and things like that. And this is, if you're coming to San Francisco on vacation, chances are you'll probably stop here if you're doing sort of the big hits and the touristy stuff. This is also famous for their sea lion area, because natural sea lions just sort of come and hang out on the docks. We'll show you that in a little bit. But a popular place to come and spend, an hour or two. There's some different bars and restaurants, so if you want to have anything from snacks to a full meal, or do some like touristy style attractions, or if you need your souvenirs. That store sells nothing but keychains, knives. That's a lot of people in the knife store. That is a bit disconcerting. I have no idea what a Mulberry and Grand is. This store looks weird. Enlightenment. Interesting. All right, there's a wine bar over here. There is a mirror maze up on the second floor if you're looking for more kid-friendly attractions. Everything, magnets, socks, travel gear. All right. I did notice like there's a lot of empty spaces on the second floor. The first floor is really where it's at. Even they have a leftorium. All right, Studio Manhattan Art and Design. And there you got a big carousel. Actually, we walked by the carousel earlier, and the carousel is actually really cool. Like, they have a bunch of different type of animals on there, as well as it's 2 levels. More shirts. See, this is a cool start here. You can buy art, like photographs and stuff of San Francisco itself. I believe they are building a new ride over here of some type. Yes. Looks like it's going to be one of those spinning drop tower kind of rides. But here's that carousel. And it's a fun looking carousel. Weird animals too. I got a seahorse, dragons, spinning things, a sea lion, which makes a ton of sense. There's a panda on the upper level. You can buy some churros. All right, as we continue to move on, apparently there's some sort of show going over here on the Smart Water stage. There's a fudgery. Now we went on this side. Over on that side is a like a 7D Triotech ride, and then sort of an arcade as well. Christmas store. All right, moving along. It's also a dog-friendly area, so if you brought Poochie with you, you could take him for a walk. Now, I will say one of the best reasons to come over here towards Pier 39 and Fisherman's Wharf is the view I'm going to show you in just a minute when we turn this corner, and you get this awesome view of the bay as well as Alcatraz. So if you're looking for places to take pictures and that kind of thing, it's a pretty good option for you because the view is rather spectacular. Of course, it's a really foggy day today, so we can't see the Golden Gate Bridge, which is a bit of a bummer. You can see part of it. You get a great view of Alcatraz, and if you squint, you can sort of see where the bridge is. Now, let's go find those sea lions. And here they are, probably the most famous part of Pier 39, the California sea lions. There are so many of them. They're very loud. A lot of them very sleepy. Those guys not very sleepy. So another attraction right on the street here across from the bay is the Museum of 3D Illusions, which sounds pretty interesting. I guess there's a lot of these kind of like chalk art kind of things you walk into, but admission is $25, so I think that I will probably pass. But it looks like it could be cool, but not $25 cool, maybe like $5 cool. Like many touristy towns, they do have a Ripleys Believe It or Not in this area as well. I do like the animatronic band they have. They're quite the get-up. I do enjoy these. Don't have time to see this one. But also, once you've been to a couple of these, you've been to a lot of them. This one on the outside looks very, very nice though. They do have a couple military kind of ships over here. A submarine, and then a much, much larger one. Of course, while you're over here, you get your picture taken near the giant Fisherman's Wharf sign. Not too far from Fisherman's Wharf is also Ghirardelli Square, the famous chocolate factory and ice cream place. So now the attraction we're going to do on this trip is the San Francisco dungeon. We did it last time. We've also done some of the dungeons over in London. Really, really neat. It does have 2 different rides, and so it's fun time.
Did you just wonder about building things willy-nilly?
A little bit.
What about people who are in the witness protection program? You could be exposing them to all sorts of danger.
I'm sure, I mean, it is a dungeon. I'm sure there's plenty of dangers in there.
Not till we get you in there.
Also, right next to the dungeon is a Madame Tussauds, the famous wax museum. I believe you could get a combo pass that will include the 2 of them. If you want to see more about the wax museum, come check out the video. Click on the link above. We're going to take you on a full walkthrough tour. And here's that much, much larger Bute Bakery, and that's a cool stop. You can get soup in a bread bowl, see how the bread's made. There's a museum as well. I don't think it costs anything to get in there. So it is definitely worth coming inside just because it's really kind of neat. First of all, it smells amazing. And then they've got kind of like bread art, so you can get bread in the shape of a crab or a bear or an alligator. Some more of the different bread shapes over here. Quick shot of some of the stuff you can see here in the museum. Free to come in here. And here is the bread making factory itself. Obviously, if you love the one at California Adventure, you might want to stop by here. Also, it smells incredible. And I got a background in engineering, so I love machines. So I find this really neat. Now, I'm surprised Molly wanted to come in here because I feel like all it's going to do is make her hungry.
I was already hungry. That's why I wanted to come.
So we're going to grab some snacks here at Legit Cookie Dough on the second level, which is these kind of pop up all over. It's just cookie dough you could eat. Got chocolate chip, Cookie Monster, M&M's, cinnamon, donuts for hope. This sounds really weird. Spicy lemonade, and an Easter one. So one final stop on our tour of this area is Museum Mécanique, and this is one of my favorite places in all of San Francisco. It's like an old-timey arcade with like a lot of the old video games or old games where you put like a quarter in and you watch things happen. They've got a laughing Sal. It's most of the things are 25 cents to play. It is really old-timey. It's awesome. I would definitely recommend coming to check this out. So that'll do it for our little walkthrough video. If you're coming here, this is a very, very, very popular tourist destination. My favorite parts, definitely come see the sea lions, go to Museum Mécanique, go to the bread factory tour, and if you're into some of the creepier stuff, I'd recommend the San Francisco Dungeon. Molly, what are some of your favorites?
No, I agree. You definitely need to see the seals.
Sea lions.
Sea lions.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not seals.
They're not, yeah.
And definitely we're just wandering around because this is a famous, atmosphere.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you're watching this before your trip out here to San Francisco, let us know if you have any questions. Been here a couple times.